Hello everyone, Slicky Campbell here. If you like fashion, music, and more, come subscribe, join the family, and let's get into this video.
Song Wars.
A new phenomenon in the hip-hop, music, underground rap space, ran by none other than Mr. plaqueboymax, streamer, very successful in like the FaZe clan, kind of. I think he's just in the FaZe clan. And I think he also is a music engineer or like does beat production. What originally saw from him was he got famous off of like critiquing people's beats that he would like review on stream and stuff. There are music reviewers and music reactionaires that are invited onto his stream, sometimes other streamers and influencers. So Max, if you do see this, let me onto your stream one day, brother. I will not disappoint. I am so incredibly tapped in. You can't understand. I will give a Song Wars for the music community. Anyway, the creators or the people that are invited on vote who advances in this bracket. And how they advance in this bracket is just based on whatever the artist's song plays. And the artist is on the stream with them. Usually it's a bracket of like 8 people, what I've usually seen. And I guess for the first time, or maybe it's just a lot more underground rap, like notoriety and just more underground rap representation. But this was like the second latest, I think, Song Wars. This included people like Jace, Babytron, Benji Bluebills, and what we're going to talk about today, Xaviersobased. And it seemed like Xavier got some of the worst responses to his music being played. And the creators on there were Your Rage, a very popular streamer on, I think he was on Kick. I think now he's back on Twitch. Ziaz, I think everyone knows who Ziaz is, the duo that like kind of almost started like YouTube reaction to like hip hop and rap and stuff. I'm Dante, another one of like the originators of music reactions, and Bloody Osiris were some of the few creators on. And of course, Bloody Osiris was the only one really messing with Xavier. One, he's from New York, so he gets like the New York vibe. And 2, Bloody O just has real taste from his fashion, obviously, and to the type of music he listens to. He was there with like Thauban Fawny and Uno the Activist when they were first blowing up, and they had great like SoundCloud stuff, and he was incredibly tapped in. So he knows real taste. So I'm glad he picked Xavier over Jace. And not to say Jace's song was bad or anything, but it just seemed like they didn't give Xavier a chance at all. It's like, okay, we kind of hear this guy mumbling, doing his little dance, and it was like, okay, this guy's like a meme.
Hey, bitches wanna fuck us.
Also, let me know in the comments if there is an underground artist that you want me to talk about. Just drop their name in the comment. I can do some research and I see if I can put a video together. If one gets a lot of likes, I'll definitely think about talking about it. I've talked about Two Hollis, Netspend, and many more on this channel. So just let me know who you want me to talk about next, and I will read it and see if we make a video from it. Also, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment. Helps it push the algorithm. But anyway, let's get back to the video. This sweep that was leaning towards Jace was very interesting to me because I feel like a lot of underground fans do mess with Xaviersobased. Him, Osama-san, Netspend are kind of getting close to the top of the underground scene at the moment. In this same situation, eerily reminded me of what happened in 2016-2017 era of hip-hop. 3 names come to mind: Yachty, Lil Uzi Vert, Playboi Carti. Many people in the rap world, particularly about blogs, yes, you heard me, blogs, like Blogspot, like Hot New Hip Hop, and that's how much of a unk I am. Anyway, radio personalities and blogs did not like this new wave movement of rap. They notoriously labeled this kind of rap mumble rap, which was a very disingenuous way of saying like, oh, they're not even saying anything when they are rapping, which rapping is all about the lyricism, right? So like, how do we degrade this? We're going to say that they're not saying anything at all. We're going to lower it down to just literally mumbling. And eventually, a few years into their careers, these artists have some of the biggest careers in rap currently. And it looks like in the big 2025, it is all happening again. History is repeating itself. Netspend, Xaviersobased, Osama-san have this new sound that a lot of people are adjusting to that listened to like Uzi, Cardi, and Yachty when they were growing up. And it's actually quite funny to me that a lot of people that grew up with that Cardi and Uzi and Yachty sound, that they were just like they were just kind of dumb. They couldn't put a full sentence together, are kind of dissing this new wave of hip hop. And this is just history, like I said, history repeating itself. And it's just a rehashing of what happened in 2016, 2017 with mumble rap. And it looks like the people that love this mumble rap that, are still doing streaming and stuff like this are hating on this, and they are now becoming the old head. And all I gotta say is, like, with every 5 to 7 years, music is going just to evolve. That is just the general progression of music, especially hip hop and rap. When you have people, you had TikTok, and the state of TikTok is always up in the air, but you have TikTok, you have social media that allows anyone to really get a platform if they just post. And I'm not saying that you have to go out and like fake enjoy this music, but just straight up hating on it and not giving it a chance are the same things that the old heads did when they didn't give Uzi, Cardi, and Yachty and other people a chance when they were coming up. And I guess one more caveat too, this was apparently like an underground centric song wars. So obviously there is hip hop artists that aren't really, there's not that many hip hop artists doing this like jerk beat type of rap. So it's still not that popular yet, but I just see so many comparisons of like Netspin, Osama-san, Xaviersobased, even like a Two Hollis or an Ian. They have this new wave of rap, and a lot of the older fans around my age are just not accepting it. They're like, this is garbage. Like, what are we talking about here? And it's very hypocritical, to say the least. And I guess maybe there are some content creators that got introduced to Xaviersobased, but like Zia's, like them just laughing the whole time when he's performing, which low key is kind of disrespectful. But two is just like, y'all are the same people that enjoy the Cardi, enjoy the Uzi and stuff like that. And now you're getting on here just like totally just not giving Xaviersobased a chance. And I will say, Jace is more of a traditional rapper too. So it wasn't unfair, I guess, but it was just kind of like those two styles distinctly. You're going to hear those back to back. They all went with Jace. So yeah, it sucks that like a traditional kind of hip hop artist went against like the new wave jerk beat type artist. But I think a lot of music creators, like especially older creators, are going to have a look in the mirror moment when it comes to what they're listening to and what people want them to react to. People love Osama-san, Netspin, and Xaviersobased. So these so-called meme rappers are what the kids
are literally gooning to for like 6 hours.
They have nothing better to do after school, and they're just blasting this through their ears. And the hip hop world is going to be ever evolving. Like in another 5 years, I'll probably get to the point where I'm so old that like I won't even understand it. And that's what the new wave will be getting into. And speaking from a content creator, music reaction channel, kind of just making YouTube videos about music, if you don't adapt and at least give this type of music a chance, you're going to be left in the dust for sure. There's going to be content creators that love it. The kids are going to go towards those kind of content creators because that's like the new waves. Yeah, and you're going to look as like not tapped in. You're going to look as like you're hating, when as a content creator, you should be as unbiased as possible. And like I said before, the jerk type beats are kind of the new wave in the underground scene right now. And we all were like laughing at the old heads when they thought Lil Yachty, Uzi, Young Thug, Cardi were all going to be like just fads in the hip hop world, but they all have successful long careers. So similar things are probably going to happen to this new wave. They're going to have successful long careers that we just keep thinking that they're meme rappers and meme rappers. And if you can't get with the new wave stuff, you just got to get out of here at some point. But yeah, let me know what you think of the video too in the comments. Like I said before, like, subscribe. It helps push us through the algorithm. I'm so close to that 1,000 mark when it comes to subscribers. So if you do like any of the stuff that I've talked about on the channel, please give a subscribe, and I will be trying to bring you all content weekly. Thanks.